kind of brushed on this in my last video, but you should see the look on their faces. Just imagine, you work in a locked up facility. You're one of the staff. Name the locked up facility. You know there's an agenda against the individual you have captive in your facility. You don't speak up against the agenda. You don't say anything about it. You just stay back and let them do their agenda against yours truly. Okay, now you got that envisioned. Now picture this. You see that same guy in the real world, in the outside, not in a locked facility, walk up to you. You should see the look on their faces. One of them walked the other way from me. I'm like, yep, that's right. You should be ashamed of yourself. One of them had shocked eyes. Because you never know where I'm going to walk, where you're going to see me. You never know. I don't even know who I'm going to see in the day. I know, if I see you, I'm like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? Remember when you held me hostage? Hey, what's up? You should see the look on their face. You know what I mean? They still thought I'd be locked up right now in one of 3 locked up facilities. According to their agenda, they didn't think I'd be walking around outside of a locked facility. They didn't think. That's why there's shock on their face. Besides one guy, he's all right. He was all right. He was just like barely there. He was barely there. He was one of the exercise guys, He's all right. But besides him, the other ones, they're like, I'm like, yep, I survived. I survived your agenda. I survived. Thanks for not standing up for me. Thanks. I always have to stand up for myself. You know what I mean? That's part of my training. Part of my training is standing up for myself when I'm locked up by the enemy, no matter which scenario. I'm like, because God's trained me that way, that God's not going to bail me out. I have to stand up for myself. You know what I'm saying? No one else is going to stand up, and do the right thing. You kidding me? You kidding me? We're talking about the human race here. Just kidding. Sometimes I'm shocked. I get surprised by the people. Sometimes. I'm like, oh, that person stood up for me for real. I can't believe it. Like, every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But not very often. But anyways, as a famous line in Dragon Ball Z that comes to mind after they do their best agenda against me, their best attacks, thinking it would break me, it would destroy me, and I'd never recover. This is the line. Did you think I'd roll over and die from an attack like that? Nope. I may be beaten down and injured and humiliated and everything in the book you can name, but I'm still going. Don't you forget it. You know what I mean? Me and Archangel, we're still going strong. A little shout out to Archangel. He was wondering where I was for a few days. I'm like, all right, I'll talk to my only friend out there. Maybe friend, maybe ally, maybe enemy still. We don't know about Archangel. You never know. He's kind of like me. You never know. Good guy, bad guy, good guy, bad guy. You never know. He's just like me. I'm not kidding. He's like that. So, but as you know, God, God still loves who people think are the bad guys. You know what I mean? He still kind of likes us, but anyways. I need to lose weight. The best way to lose weight is to go to jail. I'm not kidding. It's the only weight loss program that's ever worked for me. Everybody loses weight in jail. You know what I'm saying? You can try all the weight loss programs on the outside to no end. It won't work. But go to jail for a couple months, you'll lose 30 pounds, guaranteed. So, might be good. I'm going back to jail pretty soon here in the future. Lose 50 pounds. Lose this. You know what I'm saying? It's the best weight loss program around because they don't feed you right. They don't feed you enough. You know, low rations, you lose weight fast. So, anyways, it's not about that, about this video. It's about when I'm looking at the person that stood by. I'm like, yep, you stood by while they did their agenda against me. You stood by. Now think about it for the rest of your days. That's what I did, and I walked away. And I feel like this isn't the end of this, like me running into people. I ran into another guy that was part of the agenda on the outside. I think he lost his job, based on what he was doing as a new job. I'm like, did he lose his job? So God's getting vengeance. I don't even know it. You know what I mean? I saw some of his vengeance. I'm like, he got fired. If he's doing that job now, that's a big downgrade. You know what I mean? I'm like, he got fired. God fired him. God got him fired somehow. That's what happens when you do me dirty. God will get vengeance if I don't. And I've sworn off the vengeance game. I have. God showed me he's getting vengeance, so I'm like, okay. So I'm just chilling, as everyone's getting fired that were part of the agenda. And then I'm just, But anyways, I'm running out of space, but... What up, Archangel? What up?